Welcome back on Speedway Community TV and the ISC Sports Network. It is senior night. It is the home regular season finale. The opponent, a conference opponent this year and in future years as well, that being Triton Central. Joining us now, the head coach of the Sparkplugs in Chuck Bennett. Coach, it is always good to see you, my friend.
Great to see you, too. Appreciate you coming out.
Of course, happy to do it. We'll keep this streak going as long as you're here. I'll be here at least for one game, at least every year.
Okay.
I know from a wins and losses standpoint, this has not been what you'd hope for this year, but I also know you. You are as big picture of a man as any coach that I get to deal with. One of the great reasons why you and I are such good friends. What has this team learned? What have they showed you that maybe doesn't reflect in the win-loss record this season?
I think they've shown me that someday when they're husbands and fathers and, 10 years from now, the adversity we face, they're going to be just fine. I know sometimes people get down on teenagers and all that, but these young men have persevered. We've been close in several games. I mean, I looked the last Friday night where we got beat at Cecina by 1 point. There's not a lot of teams that go into a game only having won 2 games and play their hearts out. Same thing happened at Lebanon. Coach Hendricks, when I talked with him after the game, we were 2-12 at that point. It was a 5-point game with 5 minutes to go, and he's like, your kids do not play like they're 2-12. So to their credit, they've been at practices, they come, they're on time. Like today, final home game, we had them all wear shirts and ties to school, and not a one of them batted an eye about it. So from that standpoint, they're great in the community too. I mean, we just got done we've done our 25th year what we call Power Hour, 3x3x3 skills clinic for 1st and 2nd grade. All of our kids worked at 3 different times. So all the things are doing are right. And so, looking forward to trying to get a home victory tonight. But then I always give my seniors a chance to talk after the last practice last night. And, Matt Craig, one of our seniors, said it's like a family to him. And, you don't see teenage boys get choked up too much, but he did. And then Camden Bennett got up there and said, hey, no matter what happens tomorrow night, we want to, but he said next week, everybody's 0-0. It's a new season. And, I've been coaching for a long time, and I've never probably said it before, but I didn't really stop to think. And so our kids are excited about tonight, but they're also excited moving forward.
You coach every kid like he's your son, but you are going through this with Cam,
yes.
And you've been through senior night in the very recent past with your older boys. What's it like knowing this is the last time the two of you are together in a game in this gym?
I thought about that too, and I know people have said, or it's really not like coaching your own son, but this will be my 34th year. Only 6 years have I had any kids actually in the program and coached them.
Yeah.
So the other 28 years I look at, I just went to a 1st and 2nd grade game up in Noblesville. Our kids played in the Indy Ball League or whatever, and I look over and one of my former players who graduated in 2006, Adam Walton, comes walking across the floor because his son's in 2nd grade. So I'm talking to kids that graduated in 2006, and I've been blessed to coach a lot of kids. But no doubt there's a lot of emotion. No doubt it probably makes it a little rougher. I always joke around because obviously my wife as well, she has a ton of emotion as well, and he is the baby. So, but Matt Craig, oddly enough, his dad and I actually graduated from high school together.
That's amazing.
So the circle goes full, and you always get emotional because your seniors are special to you. But like I said, I've been doing it for 34 years, and 28 of them, there were no Bennett boys in there. We'll miss them certainly. We gave the Valentines a run for their money because I had Valentines for 8 years, but it's okay. So.
All right, so you got a Hall of Famer, a man you know well. What do you expect from Coach James and Triton Central this evening?
Well, I looked today, this is his 995th game he's coaching in. I'm like, I feel like I've coached a lot, but then to get that. But what are you going to expect from Mark James? Let's see, man-to-man defense. There's going to be no zone. I don't even know if he'll utter the word. That's probably the one 4-letter word he may not utter. And then, they're going to be patient on offense. But he's got a really nice point guard, Eli Seago, 23, who's, I think, one of the better juniors in the state. Silas Baker, 34.